Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we have received a very exciting delivery, and I'm sure you've probably already figured out what it is, but we aren't going to give away too much today as this is a pre-production model. But what I can tell you is this thing has some insane features, some of which have never been before seen in this space. But let's get this bad boy out. Then we're going to head down. We're going to take this to our mate Matty Mac's studio and get some epic shots. Once we've done that, I'll hand you over to Paul and he's going to run you through some of the specs and features of this machine. But if you are interested in one of these bikes, be sure to stay tuned to the end of the video and I'm going to show you how you can get one of these for yourself. Alright guys, we are putting the battery back into the RFN. We're about to get loaded up. We're going to go down and see our mate Matty at Gold Coast Studio. We're going to get some nice sweet pics of this. We're going to have some beers and take it for a hoot.
Alright guys, now we've got the RFN Aries Rally Pro bike here, so we're going to go over a quick look of this one, show you some of the features. We'll touch on a few of the basic specs, but we won't go into too much detail because a lot of that stuff is still yet to be confirmed. But yeah, the first thing we're going to show you as well is this bike is one of the first ones we've ever seen. You can convert it from a regular dirt bike into a trials bike as well, which is very unique.
Yeah, which is probably, it's something we've never seen before in a bike of this caliber, I suppose.
Yeah. So to start the tear down for that, it's very easy. We really just have a little wing nut underneath the back of the seat here that we just got to undo. So that one pulls out, and then as you can see the seat hinges up. We've also got some storage bands under here as well, so they're like a flexible elastic band. You could stick something like your jacket under there. I don't know, what else would you stick under there? A bottle?
Yeah. It's a bit of an interesting way of storing stuff, but yeah, I'm sure there's something that would go
I think
into it.
Even with this whole cavity here, it does, like, you know, you stretch that out a bit more, you can probably store something pretty substantial. To completely remove the seat, we've just got two of these barrel sort of pins here. They come out from either side of the hinge and entire seat just comes off. And then, as you can see there, you've got yourself a trials bike. Now I guess the next step to this as well is then to get into the battery cavity and removing all of that stuff is next. To access all of that, you're just letting that hinge there go loose. This cover comes up. And then your battery, which we've already got that disconnected, just lifts up towards the front here and grab it by the handle, and battery's fully removable.
Look at that.
So currently on this demo sample unit that we've got, we got it with the 35 amp hour sized battery, but battery size is yet to be confirmed for the final production, but you can guarantee this is as small as it's going to go. Good chance it'll be bigger.
We'll leave that one open for speculation.
Yeah. So the motor in this one is a 5 kilowatt nominal power output, but it peaks at up to 11. So we're kind of looking at nearly double what a Surron Light Bee can do.
Yeah.
Which is pretty exciting
just going
stuff.
back to the battery too, was a 74 volt, wasn't it?
Yes, yeah, so they're a 74 volt battery in these guys, so that's got a lot of power output. And again, even more power output than what you're seeing a lot of modded electric bikes getting around doing as well, so that's really great.
Yeah, it's kind of the complete package, isn't it? When you compare it to a modified bike, by the time you put in aftermarket controllers, batteries, you know, I think this is going to be a great price point package for those that want the best sort of performance and that.
Other thing that we found really cool about this one, like a lot of other bikes, you do have 2 modes for riding in. Essentially, you've got a tortoise mode for just standard cruising around and stuff like that, and then you've got your rabbit or hare mode. That's more of your high performance sort of racing mode. But then you'll see here, what's that secret button?
Rocket mode.
That's the rocket mode button. So that one, you can hit it when you need it most, and that will give you an extra boost straight off the mark or coming out of a corner when you just really want to hit the gas on it.
Give it the berries.
Yeah, put some beans in that one. And then also in riding modes too, which is really cool to see on this bike, it does have reverse too. So if you're just needing to quickly back up and maneuver around something, you just press and hold the reverse button in here, and that just slowly backs you up without having to sort of wrangle the bike around awkwardly.
So I suppose moving on to, we've got the wheels and tyres are running an 18-inch rear and a 19-inch front, but I guess the biggest noticeable thing about the RFN is just the quality of the wheels, and the hubs are they're a motorcycle grade, aren't they? Like,
Yep. Which a lot of those sort of components and features, I would say, that's coming from Apollo, who are the manufacturer of the RFN bikes. They've got years and years and years of experience in quality motorbike manufacturing.
Yeah, so they're not new on the scene.
No, that's another really great thing about the RFN bike is, you know, it's being produced by a company that have got a long history of experience in producing and designing these products to withstand what the users and the owners of these are going to put them through out there on the track or in the bush or wherever they want to ride them. Yeah,
absolutely. But it looks like the rear shocky is very similar to what you would get in the in a Light Bee too, isn't it? Just got our battery cables in the way here.
Yeah, so you got fully adjustable there, so you can adjust things like your rebound and response time.
And very similar brakes to the Surron as well, but the discs are actually slightly bit bigger, I would say, 210mm, whereas I think the Light Bees are 203mm.
Yes, they are. Yep. And then also 4-piston hydraulic calipers on those as well, so plenty of really powerful and responsive braking power out of those. Another thing, I don't know if it's too much to note though, another point that someone else did show was where your chain is coming off the suspension. So where your rear suspension is linked into is totally in line with where the chain is being driven from by the motor. So what that also does with this design is it ensures that whatever sort of point of compression your rear suspension is at, it's not altering the tension that's on your chain as well. So your chain's going to maintain better tension, but also probably need less adjustments along the track too. So
and direct drive too, no belts like the Surrons. Which is another bonus. I guess that's all the specs there, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment. But yeah, we'll pop some links on where you can put your pre-order in for one as well. But yeah, in the next videos, I reckon we get this thing out and get some live action shots.
Yeah, definitely.
Put it to its paces.
Stay tuned to the channel, because that's the next thing we'll be doing is this, taking this out and showing you guys what it's capable of. All right, see you in the next one.
problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems. I solve them. I run through the money.